We all know that New York City has some very, very strict policies when it comes to dealing with the coof, but when it comes to dealing with gangs, they don't really much care. They don't really care about crime in general. So we got 3 different stories here of just some really awful shit that's going on in New York City proper. Wild West gunfight plays out in the Bronx when 2 gangs open fire in an insane street battle as New York City crimes soar. No, I thought they were taking care of all this type of stuff, right? Back the blue in New York City, right? Oh no, right. The mayor is a complete and utter fucking degenerate, and as soon as he leaves, the better that place will be. But the come around is going to take a long old fucking time. An intense Wild West gunfight that played out in the streets of in the Bronx. Yeah, I don't know if all of the characters involved would necessarily be welcomed on the set of a Western, an old Western, maybe Blazing Saddles, if you catch my drift. Out of the streets in the Bronx was caught on camera in incredible new footage released by New York police. The video begins by showing what appears to be 7 gang members brandishing pistols. I'm sure they all were legally purchased under the very tight Second Amendment restrictions that New York State has. Firing at an unidentified target across the street. It probably didn't hit it anyways. In the latest of a string of high-profile incidences of violent crime that has become more common throughout the 5 boroughs in the last 18 months, I wonder why, during which New York City has seen a rise in the number of shootings, felony assaults, hate crimes, and very nice banners definitely paid for by taxpayers and then patrolled by 20 police officers right in front of Trump Tower because Bill de Blasio is not a vindictive ideologue now, is he? Several of the men fired shots before sprinting away down the street, while 2 others crawled to take cover behind a parked car. The footage then cuts away to another angle. It's going on right there. As you can see, a whole bunch of fun stuff is going on. The footage cuts away to another angle, which 2 other men are wearing hoods. Oh my god, white ones? I don't know, it's black and white footage. Can be seen firing pistols back at the gang as they block the way. Police are searching for the suspect shown in the video composed from several clips from street CCTV cameras on East 169th Nice Street. It shows 2 groups exchanging gunfire from across the street before 10 p.m. on September 16th. Last Monday, the FBI released its roundup of up to 2020 crime figures, which revealed that the U.S. experienced the biggest increase in homicides year to year since the records began in 1960. Don't know if anything else happened before that, though, but more violent crime in New York City, more shootings specifically, with an additional 4,901 homicides in 2020 compared to the year before. Murders in New York City specifically soared 47% from 2019 to 2020, with a staggering 70% in shootings going unsolved. Yeah, imagine that. Defunding the police is kind of fucking retarded, and then just driving the morale through the fucking floor probably is not the best thing when you're experiencing massive crime waves, when you're just walling off of businesses, especially to disenfranchised communities that, you know what, are very, very well under the national average of vaccinations. I don't know why you do that, you bunch of racists. How about this one? Terrifying video shows woman barely escaping creep following her home. Okay, I give women a lot of shit on the channel. Most of it is fucking completely deserved, but this is creepy. And just another show of just the breakdown of this society at large, especially in New York City. Video captures a terrifying moment. A woman barely escaped a creep who followed her home and attempted to enter her Bronx apartment. I wonder if he just wanted to come in for coffee. A 50-year-old victim was arriving home in her Claremont Village building around 2 a.m. September 23rd when a stalker trailed her, authorities said. Video released late Tuesday shows a woman quickly unlocking her apartment door, glancing behind her for just a moment before shutting it behind her. Mere seconds later, the suspect is shown sprinting down the hall, only to be greeted by a locked door. He is shown turning the knob and ringing the doorbell to no avail. The creep gives up and walks off. The footage shows police are still looking for the suspect, shown wearing a white undershirt and jeans. And nothing else, obviously, right? As you can see, yeah. I wonder if he was just, obviously they know each other and they were just going to have a fun time. She just went in there to go ahead and make sure that the place was up to snuff for the incoming guest, right? Right. Yeah, obviously. But this one right here, this is fucking trippy, okay? We're going to let the video play here. Don't need any sound or anything because it really doesn't need any, okay? New York City subway shover, just boom, right there. Just about got close. Fucking one of those MTA officers just about fucking got a fat one from this fucking babushka wearing bitch. Just, I don't know, wanting to cause a scene. I don't know, trying to make everybody late for the rest of their day. New York City subway shover was free on assault case thanks to bail reform, because that's important, letting out violent criminals to do more violent criminal shit. New York City, man, just open air cesspool. The deranged woman who allegedly shoved a strap hanger into the train in Times Square was free on assault case from 2 months earlier. Literally, somebody who's been convicted of a violent crime, let out of jail because, my bail reform. Fuck off. Because bail couldn't be set on the charges under the state's 2020 bail reform, the Post has learned. And Thania Igabara, 29, was charged with attempted murder. Yay. Nice. You know what? Hey, you already had a precedent of violent assault from beforehand, so you needed to step it up to attempted murder for allegedly pushing Jenny Javier, 42 years old, into the side of an arriving number 3 train at Times Square on Monday in an unprovoked attack. Okay, literally, do we need to run it back? Do we need to show you that there was nothing going on there except for she just wanted to do a little bit of chaos? Like, honestly, like, what's the justification for that other than just being a complete and utter fucking psychopath? And big ups to that guy for just, sitting there and literally not even fucking flinching. Like, that guy's seen some shit. I want to know his story. She also allegedly attacked another female stranger on July 5th, knocking out the victim's tooth and breaking her nose at the St. Nicholas Avenue and West 155th Street at about 1 a.m., according to a criminal complaint. A menace to society. A woman also suffered a black eye, swollen lip, and cuts to her cheeks and arms, the court papers say. Cops issued Igabara a desk appearance ticket, ordering her to come to court on July 19th. When she was arraigned on third-degree assault, attempted assault, and harassment raps, and released without bail. Yeah, I'm all for, bail reform and not holding violent criminals. I think that's all right, okay? If you do something that doesn't directly affect anybody else, yeah, should you be going to jail? Probably not, but we'd go ahead and we'd try to parse out the details. But when you're trying to knock somebody out and then when you try to push somebody onto the fucking tracks with an oncoming train, literally one of the hackiest crimes you commit. Come on, next time you got to step it up a little bit. What are you going to do? Rob a bank next? Like, fuck off. Under the criminal justice reforms that went into effect in January 2020, judges no longer have the discretion to set bail on third-degree assault charges and many other serious crimes. Why? Igabara, who a law enforcement source said suffers from schizophrenia, and from a bad tackle, was arraigned Wednesday for slamming Javier into the number 3 train in the morning rush. She was held on $100,000 cash over $500,000 insurance company bond for charges of second-degree attempted murder, second-degree assault, and first-degree attempted assault. Oh, she suffers from schizophrenia. What, did you see demons on the fucking broad's backpack? Surveillance video released by the NYPD shows Igabara leap from the bench after 8 a.m. We just watched it, okay? Javier did not fall onto the tracks but bounced backwards, landing on the platform as Igabara fled. The New Jersey woman told WCBS that she suffered serious injuries from the attack. Yeah, and from the speeding train that was arriving at the station. I think that's probably a little bit more detrimental than somebody who weighs 135 fucking back checking you. Probably something like that. My face is swollen. I have broken nose and fractured chin. Fucking Christ. Someone needs to take responsibility for... I can tell you who exactly needs to take responsibility for this, okay? Or you can continue to just run down all of this crazy shit, okay? And listen, okay, this is somebody who has a rap sheet, okay? Igabara from Far Rockaway has a lengthy criminal record stretching back 10 years, including bursts of assaulting 3 other women ages 18, 40, and 50. She does not discriminate. She just wants to fuck some people up. Why is she out on the streets? Okay, why isn't she seeking the mental health that she needs? Okay, she's been snatched up several fucking times, okay, over the course of 10 years. And the criminal justice, oh, we need criminal justice reform. No, how about opening up those fucking psych wards once again? How about opening up those insane asylums? Because that's where she should probably go if she clinically has schizophrenia. If this isn't one of those, instances where, oh, they just told me to do it and I'm just, trying to seek a more lenient sentence. But there's so much shit wrong with New York. And if you're still there, oh, God, don't stand anywhere near the first rail. No, I think that'd be a good start. But yeah, just get out of New York. There's no hope left for you. Let's talk about Andrew Yang next, because that dude, yeah, ain't that a bitch. If we haven't talked enough about crazy people, Andrew Yang, he's got you covered on the next one. I thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.